Hello everyone from Tony the Scarred Ghost. Today we are going to talk about Apple glasses. Yesterday there was this big hype after Apple has released invitations for the WWC, and on it there was an emoji with sunglasses and some applications on the glasses, and people are asking, are there reflections? And Apple are telling us, are they AR applications, or is Apple going to announce XR glasses? And I know the answer. The answer is yes. And I know this because I have these in my hands and I'm going to show you them in exclusive preview just for you. You may be wondering how I obtain them. Well, you know that I'm very well connected with China, and I know some people, some executives at Apple China. Well, they esteem me because, I do lots of reviews and interviews, and I feel connected with them because we both like Baozi, and so they decided to give me a release candidate prototype for the Apple X glasses to show to you. Unluckily, I can't show you everything because I signed some contracts that can just show you some preview features, but it's enough to show you what is the vision of the Cupertino company. Okay, enough for talking, let's talk about Apple glasses. So let's give a first look at this prototype. As you can see, it's very lightweight, as the analysts were saying. It looks like regular sunglasses, so it's very light, very stylish. Even if it is just a prototype, you can already identify the clear Apple style. I will describe the optics later. You can see that it even doesn't look like an electronic device. This is really the revolution we were looking for. So let's have a look together at the optics. You can see these are these displays with some holes, some pinholes, a bit remind a bit Leitinar and what Cura is doing. And you can see through these teeny holes, you can see the real world. While when there is the opaque stuff, you can see, the virtual element. So you can blend the two with this pinhole display for a perfect mixed reality. These are the screens inside are 32K micro LED displays produced in Taiwan. And this was something that some analysts have already leaked in the past. The technology for all these optics is called ultraphotonic light field chip waveguide reloaded. And as you may recall, this is a technology that Magic Leap has produced, the super innovative displays of Magic Leap, and it has given a license to Apple. And thanks to this photonic chip, you have lots of photons that go out from the lenses and that bounce around the eyes of the user, and these photons bouncing create a field of view of 290 degrees diagonal. So you can have the whole field of vision full of photons that show you the mixed reality everywhere. That's a new technology, really. Lots of patents have been awarded to Apple for this, and it's a real revolution for the XR sector. And of course, we are also to thank Magic Leap for what is done for this technology. So another advantage of this technology is all these photons bouncing. You know that photons are a bit wave and a bit a particle, and they go on your face, on your skin, and they can massage you. So you have all these photons around your face for a fantastic sensation. So you have the eyes that don't have strain thanks to this photon massage. So now let me turn them on, and I can really feel the photons on my face. It's something I can't describe in a video. You should try it. It's like photon massaging all over me. Let's talk about the audio. The audio is down to bone conducting speakers, so everyone around you can't see what you're hearing, and this is for a full privacy. You know that privacy is one of the core points of Apple. People can't hear what you're hearing, what other people are talking in a phone call are saying, so this is an amazing feature. Of course, since Apple knows that 30% of its customers are young people that want the people around them, for instance, in a public bus or in the streets here, the terrible music they are listening to, they also added a functionality so that people can hear some very loud speakers. I can't fully talk about the controls, but I can tell you that this is a 6UF device, of course, and it has 16 micro cameras that you can see are under this IR protecting plastic. So 16 cameras all around the device that can track whatever happens on the users, and even cameras inside to track your eyes. So there is tracking of everything, and all these cameras can not only create 360 volumetric videos for your memories of what happens around you, but there is also full body tracking. So if you want to, doing the pole dance in VR chat with Apple glasses, you can do it without white trackers and the old stuff. So, super innovation by Apple. Your body is the control. So no needs for controllers. This is amazing. Someone told me that I even experimented with mental control. So it maybe there are some sensors inside. They haven't revealed this exactly to me. I only know that experiment, with the power of your mind, opening application, etc. But from the first test, they noticed that continuously the system opened kinky applications. So they said maybe it's not a good opinion for this first release. Maybe in the future. These tiny glasses, as you can notice, have no cables. They can connect with all your Apple devices, like your Mac, like your Apple Watch, your iPhone, usually with Wi-Fi 6 and Wi-Fi 7, 5G, Bluetooth, and also you have the possibility to connect them to your PC if you want via the serial port of PS2. The operating system of the Apple glasses is called RAOS, so Reality OS. And it is based on a modified version of the iOS that runs on the iPhones, for instance. But it adds, specialization, innovative interface. Sorry if I can't show you what happens inside these amazing glasses, but believe me, I have the operating system all around me. They decided to inspire themselves from, starting from the iOS operating system, but they know that they should take inspiration from the best operating system that has ever been developed, that is Windows Millennium Edition. And so they created this version of ROS so that it takes the best lessons of Windows ME and transforms them into the Apple ecosystem. It's really something magic. Let's talk about applications. There are the ones that you can imagine: the calendar, Meteo, the web browser, Adobe Suite, the Office Suite, Microsoft Paint, and Minesweeper. So there is also a very deep integration at an operating system level with Sex Like Real, because Apple has noticed that 90% of the time VR users do only one thing. Apple also offers a very interesting innovative application. So before the smartphones, we all went to the toilet looking at the labels of the various elements that we had around us. Then the smartphone arrived and people now are all with the smartphone while they do what they have to do in the bathroom. So now with Apple Air glasses, you can have the best of both worlds. You can see virtually with the application Toilet AR the labels of hundreds of thousands of different household products, so you can read them in AR without ever getting tired about them, always having new products each day to read. Enjoy your time in your toilet by learning new stuff on the labels of products. This is the innovation that we like about Apple. And the last application I can tell you about, but it's just a hint, guys and girls, it's Half-Life. And now let's talk about one of the biggest innovations. These glasses, for sure all the other vendors will copy. She's called Stiva, and she is your virtual assistant that is always with you and always supports you wherever you are. Stiva, please, can you look in some other directions that I feel a bit embarrassed here with you? Thanks. It's years that Apple trains the artificial intelligence of Stiva. And one of the places where they took all the data to train the brain of our Magic Assistant is the forums, the comments websites, Reddit. All these places about AR and VR. So Apple knows that the first time that someone may put on the Apple glasses, maybe he or she is not, an AR expert, a VR expert. So the assistant must guide the user in what is AR and VR, and teaching him what are the best practices, what are the best things, etc., etc., etc. And this training with forum posts has been fundamental for it. So let me show this in action. Steva, what are the best features of a VR system?
Having smooth locomotion in games and not having the Facebook login.
Yeah, I think we all agree with this. You can talk with her about a broad range of topics. So, Steva, what is the sense of life? What should I do in my everyday life?
Be happy, support others, and hate Facebook login.
Steva has been trained, as you can guess from the name, with the friendly character of Steve Jobs. So, Steva, do you like my videos?
Your videos are terrible and of a poor quality. I always watch Cass and Cherry, who are much better than you.
Thanks, Steva, I guess. And Steva can help you in your everyday tasks thanks to her artificial intelligence. She is always with you and can help you even in the most critical situations. So let's try this in action. So one of the most critical moments in my life is when I find this kind of boxes and I never know if inside there are biscuits or sewing tools. So let's ask Steva. Steva, look at this box. Do you think that inside there are biscuits or sewing tools?
There are no biscuits inside. The biscuits are a lie.
Let's check. Oh my god, she was right. This is really the future of human-machine interactions. She can speak about a wide range of topics.
And I still dislike Facebook login.
Steva, you keep saying this about Facebook login, but what about the Apple login that is necessary to use these glasses? Steva? Steva? Steva is not only an English speaker, she can speak all the languages of the world, and she's also already ready for the Chinese market. So, Steva, 你怎么样?
我操你妈!
As a developer, for me it's very important talking about the SDK. Of course, there is an SDK that Apple is preparing for its glasses. As the programming language, they have decided to start from something that has been active for years, is stable, is widely used. So the first language will be a modified version of COBOL. So they will always continue this tradition that there is always some company looking for COBOL developers. So thanks to this iCOBOL, it will be possible that this tradition will go on for many, many years, even when we enter the spatial future. The second language we supported is Arnold C. And then will come probably the plugins for Unity. I'm not so sure about Unreal Engine since, the quarreling between Epic and Apple. To the APIs, you can access everything that the sensors are feeling. So the positions, the camera streams, together with all the artificial intelligence services by Apple, like CoreML and all this stuff. So this is really goldmine for all developers. I really can't wait to see what the community will be able to make with this. Inside Apple, there has already been a developer creating what is kind of like called the porn alarm. So basically, thanks to all these cameras around the glasses, the system can detect if the boss is arriving in the office or your mother is arriving in your bedroom. And when it detects this, it switches all your devices from porn to working application. And this is something that can be really disruptive in the tech ecosystem and make our lives really better. That is the spirit of Apple. It has been said, it is like a urban legend inside Apple that since the moment that this application has been created, the development of the Apple glasses has slowed down, and this may be the reason behind the continuous delays and of the estimated date for the delivery of the Apple glasses. But I have no official confirmation on this. And at WWDC, together with all of these, Apple will also announce the new standard Not OpenXR. So Apple is following its long tradition, is looking at the industry, trying to find the standard with OpenXR, and is creating another competing standard that does exactly the opposite of what OpenXR does. So it will be an ecosystem focused on being closed and compatible with absolutely nothing that is not OpenXR compatible. So good job, Apple. So Apple is going to announce this one more thing at WWDC 2021. But what about the exact launch date or the price? Well, they haven't revealed it to me, but accurate analysts, a very expert in Apple, told me that they can be released this year, or in 2022, or in 2023, or in 2024, or in 2025, or 2026. For a price that may range from $500 to $10,000. As always, analysts of the Apple world have been able to provide a perfect analysis of what is going to happen. And that's it with this preview video. I think I got you excited by these devices as I am, because I can see what is inside and really it's the future. You can't believe what is inside these glasses. And they're so lightweight, so elegant, amazing. They're going to disrupt the market. So sorry if I can't tell you anything more, but I've signed some NDAs. I invite you to like and subscribe to see also my future videos about these amazing XR technologies. I can't tell you anything else about it. I really wish you have a nice day in VR. And Steva, do you want to say something else to my viewers?
Happy April's Fools.
Have a nice day.